Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Today's review I'd like to do is Jack Daniel's Single Barrel. And I'm sure you guys can see the little tiny bottle there. But wanted to do this one today. I was inspired by one of the viewers here, Mark. So after my last review, I did the Jack Daniel's 150th anniversary. Mark commented that he was going to get himself a little bottle of the Jack Daniel's single barrel, and to be honest with you guys, I love Jack Daniel's products. They make some very good stuff, but I've never had single barrel from Jack Daniel's before. It's usually a little out of my price range. If I'm having a special event or occasion, I might splurge a little bit more on a bottle of whiskey, but usually the Jack Daniel's single barrel is up around $50 around here, which is a good amount of money. It's don't have $50 to throw around all the time. Trying to do a couple other reviews here, and kind of put out more, just a higher volume of videos than spending a lot more on whiskey and doing a video every now and then. A lot of people do that. A lot of these reviews, they spend a lot of money on these high priced whiskeys, and that's good stuff. Great whiskey, but the whole purpose of this channel here is to talk about whiskeys that the average person, the working man or woman can afford. It just it's not always in the cards to be throwing $50-$60 down on a bottle of whiskey for me. So anyway, back to this review here. Jack Daniel's single barrel. It's usually, like I said, about $45-$50 a bottle. But this little tiny bottle here, you can get your fix, get your little taste of the stuff. And this one I think cost me about $5, $4 or $5. So want to open it up. And thanks again to Mark for recommending this one. Kind of inspired me. Also, I was getting a little low on cabinet space. We got a few reviews, as I said, coming up. So just running a little low on space. So anyway, here we are. It's middle of the week. It's Wednesday. Been a long week. But light at the end of the tunnel, and then I have next week at work, and then I'll be off for a while, guys. I'm going out on leave for a little bit. My wife is expecting our second baby, so that'll be fun to have some time off, time with the wife, time with the family, and hope you're all doing well. I look forward to doing these videos with you guys. I'll probably try to put out a video here and there when I can while I'm off on vacation. But we'll see how much time I actually have. But back to this one. So the color on this, guys, is it's a nice medium amber, almost medium amber +1, I'd say. It's getting kind of dark there. I'm not sure the age statement on this bottle here. I know they aged this in the Angel's Roost part of the barrel house, or the rick house at Jack Daniel's. So that's like the desired place to put their specialty whiskeys. So anyway, it's 47% alcohol by volume. It's 94 proof. And looking at this, I would say it's got some good age to it. Like I said, I can't put a number on it, but if anybody knows, definitely let me know. Yeah, it looks like it's got a good amount of barrel char in there. Nose. Oh man, this has a great nose, guys. A lot of spice, a lot of baking spice, a lot of fruit on the nose. A lot of, with Jack Daniel's, you don't get a whole lot of that corn You do get the sweetness, but it's not like a corny sweetness. Part of their process when they're distilling the whiskey and putting it through the process is taking out that kind of corn scent. So you're left with more of the mapley, toffee type sweetness there. Let's give it a taste, guys. And on the palate, there's a lot of good spice, rye spice, baking spice. It almost got me in the back of the throat there, actually, guys. That's a good surprise though. A lot of baking spice. Also, a good amount of char. The fruity notes, you got. It's funny, you got like light fruit notes and darker ones too. You got apples and like baked apples and pear, but you also got like a cherry thing going on there. And there's just a lot of character, a lot going on with this whiskey. And this is a very good whiskey. And it's got the classic Jack Daniel's notes as far as the char goes. That sweetness that I mentioned. But it just like everything is kind of magnified. The spice to me is like one of the most prevalent notes on the both the nose and the palate here. It was a nice surprise. It kind of woke me up a little bit. Got home from work just a little bit ago and feeling a little tired, but that was a good little jolt right there. And it was just more spice than I expected in a good way. So, as I said, spice, fruit, some good sweetness, not overly sweet, but nice balanced sweetness in there. It's a great whiskey, guys. When the money's there, I may just go out and get me a big bottle of this because it's very, very good. $45-$50 for the big bottle, $5 for this one. Rating wise, guys, this is a darn good whiskey. This is very, very good. I'm gonna give it a solid. I'm gonna give this one a 92 out of 100. An A. For the little, try it out size here, $5. That's a great deal. And for the big size, if you have the money, I would recommend getting that. This may be one of my favorite Jack Daniel's products. As I said, this is the first time I've tried it, and I like this one a lot. So 92 out of 100. Definitely try it out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Suggest some more stuff for me. Thank you, Mark, for suggesting this. This was a great one. Very, very good. And I'll be getting it again. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, cheers.